Hi, this is Marta from Movie Soup with Pearl Juice, and today I am bringing you a video where I am just going to talk about what I am currently reading. So let's get started. The novel that I am currently reading is called Our Weddings by Dorit Rabinouan. Dorit Rabinouan is an Israeli author of Iranian descent who has written 3 novels. Her debut was Persian Brides, and then after that she wrote this. This was her second novel. And she also has written the best-selling but very controversial book, All the Rivers. All the Rivers was a romance book with a very tragic element to it, which I read last year. And it was my second favorite book last year. I adored it. I couldn't put it down when I was reading it. I have a full review of it, so I'll link that down below. But because I really adored All the Rivers, I wanted to read some of her other stuff, and I happened to have this nearby. So I have read about 12 pages, and I can say that this is a little bit different. All the Rivers was about two people's love story, and this one is more of a family saga. It follows a woman called Iran and her husband and her 6 children. She has about 5 daughters and 1 son. And it's kind of like following their everyday lives. Like, one of the daughters has just had a baby, and there's another daughter who is married to a very physically abusive man, while she's having also, as a way of revenge for his physical abuse, it seems, she's having quite a bit of affairs behind his back. And then there's the boy of the family who is a little bit depressed and kind of withdrawn from the world. And then there's Maddie, who is the little girl of the family, and she's kind of like, what I can tell from what I have read so far, she's like the witness, or the eyewitness, if you will, of all the stuff happening in the family. And so far, I really enjoy it. Dorit Rabinouan has a language that is really like crisp and clear, but also like just so, like maybe a little bit too beautiful in a way, like so beautiful that it's almost unbearable, the way she constructs sentences. Like, just as a little example, she has a sentence in here where she's talking about one of the daughters who's nursing her baby, and while the woman is nursing her baby, she says a line that goes like this: with every cough the baby coughed, then the girl grew older. And of course, in the book, it's written much better than how I said it. There was a quote about the book, 100 Years of Solitude, where some people that read it said that it is so true to life that it's almost like leaning against the barrier between fact and fiction. And that's kind of like the vibes that I'm getting with this book. So I'm really excited. I don't think I'm going to love it as much as I loved All the Rivers, because that book is quite frankly a masterpiece, and it's very few books that actually get to that level. But I still think that this is going to be very enjoyable, and it's kind of nice to read family sagas. I enjoy those quite a bit. So very looking forward to this. The second thing that I am reading is a manga, A Silent Voice, Volume 1. I saw the anime film adaptation of this manga series just 2 weeks ago. The film came out in 2016, and it is really, really sad and very anxiety producing. It's a very anxiety producing film. However, I really liked the psychology and the complex characters that existed in the movie. And I really enjoyed the theme of forgiveness and like how you can atone for your sins and like what it means when you face your past. But it also kind of dealt with depression and suicide. And it was very thought-provoking and very moving. And I really enjoyed how the main character's depression was handled, because I feel like very often that depression is like depicted in movies, like, oh well, as soon as you get one friend or as soon as something good happens, then your depression will just disappear. And that is not at all what happened in the film. It was very complicated. I did have some problems with the film though. There was one aspect that I thought kind of sent a little bit of a toxic message. But that is a discussion for another time. I have read about 52 pages of the first volume of A Silent Voice, the manga version. And so far it is a lot more like going into the main character's backstory and kind of explaining why he did the things that he did when he was a kid, something that was missing from the movie. So far I am enjoying it. For those who don't know, this manga follows a boy who bullies a girl who is deaf back when they are in middle grade. And then when he becomes a young adult, a teenager, he meets this girl again and tries to kind of atone for the bullying that he did before, and things kind of take off from there. So it takes on quite heavy themes, but so far I really liked the anime, and I am so far really enjoying the manga. So those are the two things that I'm currently reading. I'll keep you guys updated when I finish these. I'll probably talk about them in wrap-ups, or maybe I'll even do individual reviews. So stay tuned. What are you guys currently reading? I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment down below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.